Hello. My apologies. I thought it would take a bit longer for it to actually start broadcasting. Welcome to another playthrough, another chapter of God of War. This is TJ Thunder, coming to you live with God of War. Well, let's get started. Don't mind me, I'm just eating a bowl of cereal. I'm also brewing myself some coffee. So in a little bit, I'll be getting up to go in and get my cup of coffee. Where did we leave off last time? We fought a dragon, and Atreus got the ability to shoot shocking arrows. And we were just kind of exploring around the Lake of Nine. Finding materials and money to upgrade our gear.
We found something interesting.
Did you now? Well, see, you boys ran afoul of some travelers. Or them travelers ran afoul of you, more like.
Who are they? What do they want?
Dunno. Boy, you ask a lot of questions. What's got you all bum-fuzzled over there? Get going.
Oh, almost forgot. Brock, this is our new friend Mimir.
We've met.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
He
knows why. I know why. You know why.
Quiet. No more of this.
Know what? Sorry I brought it up. Can't you and Sindri just patch things up? Whatever happened couldn't be all that bad. You're family.
Now don't be lecturing me about family. I ain't the one what forgot what our name stood for. What we made, the weapons we made were legendary across 9 realms for more years than I can count. You just don't throw that away on account of one bad...
One bad what?
One bad nothing. Ain't you got somewhere to be?
All right. Guess we could do that. Sorry for my crunchiness. For those people watching later on YouTube. Let's see. Sounds like someone's wanting to come back in the house now. Inscribed crest of preserves. What you doing, Jaxter? Huh? Did you have fun outside? Yeah? Smart. Did you have fun outside? Huh? Did you have fun? Was it fun? Did you enjoy your time outside? Don't bite my arm. I'll smack you upside your head. Excuse me. I had a bit of a cough. Um, I guess I give myself some luck. I don't know. I pretty much know common sense what all the stats do, except for luck. Strength, duh. Runic gives me more strength than my magical powers. Defense, duh. Vitality, health. Cooldown, duh. Cooldown. Luck, I'm not sure. What does luck do? Better odds of dodging? I don't know. There's no info that says, hey, luck does this. Well, hey, wait a minute. Let's push L3 for descriptions here. Duh. Increases perk activation chance. Okay. Increases XP and hack silver gains. Cool. So the higher my luck, the more XP and money I'll gain. More chance of my perk activations. Cool. Runic increases both runic attack and elemental damage. Cool. Alright. So here, wondering what luck does, and there's this, show descriptions. Duh. Wow.
Sure, I'm open.
Cool. The breastplate of the traveler. And I need a lot more money and a lot more traveler's armor shards. Excuse me. Yeah. I'll try to remember to mute my microphone before I have a coughing frenzy. I got that belt and wrist and chest of the traveler, but after I got it all, I had got better armor after that. Coughing comes back as soon as we get up. Hello there. I'm trying to decide what talisman I want. Talisman of Rejuvenating Fury, but it drops my health down 4 points. It gives me strength and cooldown.
Later, then.
I wonder if I can upgrade my...
Come on in, then. So much for peace and quiet.
That person didn't stay long. I need more Dust of Realms to upgrade that.
What the fuck ever?
What's hiding behind there?
No earthly key nor physical force can get past the magic of that lock. Don't even look at it.
Never seen a lock like that before.
Reminds me of something I'd seen Tyr sketch. He liked to combine various symbols into runes all his own. This one, I believe, means...
Peace, unity, mercy, other things too. I see what he did, but how do we get inside?
We have other concerns.
If I remember, there's a chest around here somewhere. I think. If not, I'm just wasting my time. Oh. It's like... You'd be good, Jack. Our dog and cat still don't quite get along, but their relationship has improved. Oh, there's the chest, but I can't open it until later. Until I get the blades. The blades of chaos. He just wants to play. And she's like, no. Get away from me. We all foul doggy smell. Okay. That was a waste of time.
This is locked up good. things down there. Amir, there was a shrine about a giant lady with lots of books and visions.
Ah, that would be Groa, the Knowledge Keeper. She was a gifted sorceress who gathered every tome of arcane wisdom she could find in the realms, all in the hopes of augmenting her powers of prophecy, that she might find her lost husband, Arbandil. But it was not her husband she would glimpse in her visions, for it was Groa, seeing longer and farther than any before or since, who witnessed Ragnarok, the end and the beginning. When Odin caught word of her ultimate prophecy, he maneuvered to obtain her knowledge and hoard it for himself. Groa knew Odin as a long-time patron of her services, and so she welcomed him into her library as a friend. What she did not know is that Odin himself was behind her husband's disappearance, having used his enchantments to conceal his death at Thor's hands from her sight. Smiling, jealous Odin took her by the throat, and with his very hands he stole her library and her life for his own.
I always knew Odin was bad. That's just...
Ruthless, barbaric, heartless? That's Odin. In fact, we would do well to sit here in silence for the next few moments and reflect on Odin's capacity for cruelty. And so...
Reflect longer.
What up, Majadi? Haven't done much since I've been on. Messed around with my armor and upgrades and stuff. Eating a bowl of cereal. I slept a bit longer than I thought I would. I woke up at like about an hour ago. Yeah, I've been up about an hour. Wife and I took some NyQuil. I went to bed last night. We were out. Of course, our dog Jack wanting to go out every few hours wakes us up. Some nights he does pretty good. He'll lay there all night with us without him wanting to go out. But that's rare. He usually wakes my wife up wanting to go outside.
Well, looky who decided to show. Talk to this here ring.
What? I can't hear thoughts from rings, Brock. It's talking to me! It's Anvari!
Ha! Knew it.
He says he went to the Velander mines to observe his mistake, but then the Soul Eater attacked, so as he was being ripped apart, he cast a spell that removed his soul and put in this ring. And then he...
What about all his stuff?
Huh?
Anvari had a workshop here with all sorts of posh doodads and ornatery tools, and one beaut of a hammer. You make mention of it still in there?
You're upsetting him.
Your point? You fellas take Anvari with you and go have a look-see. If you find his hammer, I'll whip up something real nice for you. Hey now, don't go forgetting your entry stone.
Coughing like crazy. Coughing like crazy. Brock is an interesting character, don't you agree, Majani? His personality and language, choice of words, his vulgarity, I guess you could say.
Invari isn't happy about us taking his stuff.
I do not care.
I'm not gonna tell him that.
Yeah, funny guy. He doesn't care if he offends anybody. What the fuck ever. Get out of here. If someone was on Discord, on the Cape Radio Discord channel, and spoke just like Brock, that was his personality, I think it would probably offend a lot of staff members. They'd be like, language, I'm offended. Yeah, there'd be a lot of that. Aw, did I offend you? Did I get your panties in a twad? What the fuck ever? Wow.
How'd I do?
You did well. Atreus, to me.
Kratos hates pottery.
Invari says this dwarf was part of his crew. That he died because of his mistakes. He sounds sad.
The ring's grief is of little importance, boy.
did not like that.
Oh.
He's warning us not to go down there.
Stop listening to the ring, boy. Cannot be trusted.
Alright. Showed him a thing or two. Ah. Almost done with my cereal here. Alright. I just turned the light right on. Things that make you go,
Silence that ring, boy.
I don't know how.
Still waiting on Home Depot to call me. That lady doesn't call me by 3 o'clock today. I'm going to be calling them. Almost missed something. I don't think I've seen that chest the last time that I played through this. I wasn't very observant. Let's see what's up here before I go down the elevator. Oh. Ah, man.
A soul eater.
And a traveler. Guard up.
Oh, lovely. Well, the Soul Eater's dead, if I remember correctly. Nice. 2 birds with 1 stone. I can beat him. He's easy. Level 3. Ow. Little chicken shit. Oh my God!
I'm set. That's the last of them.
Traveler's Grizzly Trophy.
A dead soul eater. What's a soul eater even doing? What do you mean it's your fault?
Boy, ignore him.
It's sort of tough for me to ignore.
I hate that part of being sick, where you get that congestion in your chest, in your throat, the huge buildup of mucus, which is just gross, you know. But it's the truth. And you try not to cough, but it gets to that point where you start feeling that sensation in the bottom back of your throat, like a poking sensation. And it starts driving you bananas. I hate that. Just like, man.
He says this chest will trigger a bunch of traps.
I see no traps.
Sounded so sure about it.
Well, maybe this place is so old, the traps no longer work. Oh well. Oh man. One day I'll get back to playing my other games that I was live streaming that I never finished, like LA Noir and other ones. Hmm. 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 Back to work for me tomorrow. Oh, I need to take that. I mean to come all the way up. I gotta get on the elevator. Yeah, easy. Over here.
Look here.
Sir,
Another treasure map.
another map. Bet we'll find something useful here.
Dead and bloated. Turtle's tribute. Hunter's Kingdom. I didn't find all the treasure maps, or all the treasures last playthrough. I just didn't care. Looks like we still need to find something down below. What are you doing, Jackie boy? You've already been outside, young man. You've already been outside. About to go pour me some coffee. Take some Dayquil. I think I'll do that real quick. Stand by, Bajali, stand by. Is the weather nice today in Louisiana? It's pretty nice today. It's been like close to 80. Yes, it was about 80 degrees yesterday, I think. But it rained like half the day. Well, after my wife and I cut grass, it started raining. I didn't even know it was supposed to rain yesterday, but it rained. I'm gonna be glad when I'm too old to cut grass. Let me just hire someone to cut our grass. I hear that bird. Let me get some aqua. Yeah. But warm IMO. Too warm for you, I guess. Is that what you're trying to say? For I'm? Yeah. Wait till it gets like July and August, man. It's like, it's so hot, it's like a sticky hot outside. Sticky hot. Your clothes just stick to you. It's crazy. I got the music playing in my ear. can't hear very well. Try to open this box of Dayquil here. These tablets. You want some Dayquil, honey? Alright, I'm gonna sit down. And then get my cup of coffee. Oh, in your opinion. Gotcha. I ain't got nothing for you, Jack. Lay down. I gotta open these little Dayquil capsules here. Turn this light up a little brighter. There we go. Just a little bit. Stand by. This ain't for you, Jack. He's like, oh, is that for me? Can I have it? It smells kind of good. I don't know what it is, but it looks nice. It looks delicious. I want one. Alright. Dayquil, down the hatch. Okay. I've obviously missed something that was in this cave in here. Starting to feel that urge to cough again. I didn't go all the way through. Another one down, another one down. Another one back to dust. Another one back to dust.
Impressive.
Man, I feel fine. Really? This is, I got a lot of crap in my throat, in my nasal cavity. And you gotta drug yourself up just to have a night's rest. You're not coughing yourself like crazy while you're trying to sleep. This game's beautiful. I love it. It's amazing. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. I need to get my luck like really high as I can in this playthrough so I get all kinds of money.
And Vari says his workshop is up there. But I know. Don't trust the talking ring.
Money, 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 money! Money! Yeah! Alright. Where'd he go?
I can't get
Ah, too far away. Gear's protection epic talisman created a small defensive zone that prevents Kratos' attack from being interrupted and reduces the amount of damage he takes. When upgraded, it restores a small amount of health as well. I never really used that because it's like a small circle that you have to stand in, and I like to move around and dodge in the fight. It's kind of a crazy, or you get knocked off your feet out of the damn circle during a fight. Oh, it increases my defense 6 points. And it has a place to put a shard. More protection. Won't try it again. I'll try it again. Ugh. Dark Elf Lord. Bigger, faster, and stronger than the Dark Elf we fought so far. Their attacks are so strong they can blind and deafen us for a bit. They fight a lot like regular Dark Elves, just way harder. Oh my god. It's like...
Boy.
Father, please, just listen. Ivari's crew did something bad here. He's glad you destroyed his lab, and he's sorry you kept on tripping. His hammer is just through this gate.
Finish my water here. Anybody watching on YouTube, you feel free to skip past this later on once it's been uploaded to YouTube, because I'm a bit under the weather. I need lots of fluids in my body. Yeah. I'm not, well, a bit under the weather, but not so under the weather. I'm just like, I feel well enough to record, just a little under the weather.
Boy.
Yes, sir.
Another treasure map.
Okay, that's going in the journal.
The Soul Eaters, removing an ancient soul and domesticating it as a beast of burden, and it was surprisingly easy. They followed my every command and appeared to possess no free will, sense of self-preservation, or even hunger. Well, not until it turned poor Lit into ashes. Not even his soul remained. A lack of their own must be what drives them to emulate the souls of others. My soul eaters are an abomination. Several were sent to Muspelheim at the request of Satura. What he will use them for, I shudder to consider. Another to Matsognir at Kongenzagard. That fool can burn for all I care. My immediate concern is the dwarves of the Volunder mines. I pray I am not too late to undo my mistake. Advari. When your nose is kind of runny, you might think it's funny, but it's not.
This is a fine hammer.
Yes, it is.
Invari says thank you.
I learned that little jingle when I was about 17, 18 years old, when I worked at a theme park. I was walking by this little kids show, and this performer was singing doing magical tricks and singing stuff to these kids. It was like a little theater thing for kids to go and watch. And he would say that from time to time during his performance.
Can we keep him?
We will talk to the blue one. Focus up.
When your nose is kind of runny, you might think it's funny, but it's not. It's not funny. All right. We are done in this cave, ladies and gents. Ladies and germs. Part of me would love to do this for a living, play video games and stream. But I'd have to have an income where I can buy brand new games when they come out. and then somehow activate some kind of website or program to put money in my bank account, depending on how many people watch me. But then I'd probably have to stream and do live plays of different games as they come out for hours and hours and hours and hours. Like, probably over 16 hours of gameplay.
You two find that hammer, or you too busy looting every keyhole and cranny?
Both, really.
Here, the alchemist's hammer. His spirit is a nuisance.
Yeah, Anvari always was an asshole. Hell of an alchemist, though. Hand him over here and I'll melt him down.
What? You're going to melt down your friend?
A trapped soul's what I need to give your reward some extra oomph. You don't want it?
Father, we can't do that. Here, you hold on to it. He's really useful, I promise.
Fine. So long as he proves his worth.
A very high perk activation
It's
chance
a
to
bit
grant
of
a
a
high
softie, huh?
health burst.
Well, we'll grow out of it.
Let's see what I have in here. There we go. I guess we'll do the next bit of the story. Because, getting that whetstone's a bit tricky. At least it was on normal. I'm like, ugh. Let's see. I'm only still level 3. So. Ugh. All right. Back to the boat. Move out of the way, bird. On the boat again. I can't wait to be back on the boat again. I'm gonna tell them how much fun it was to be back on the boat again.
Lemire, why don't you tell us the story of the giant that stole Thor's hammer?
Happily, my boy. It involves your friend Freya, too, though I don't expect it's one she'd enjoy being reminded of. The giant was called Thrym, and he proved cunning enough to make off with Mjolnir while the Thunder Lummox slept. Sadly for Thrym, he didn't always think with his brain. Though he had robbed the greatest giant killer of his greatest weapon, he offered to trade it back to the Aesir in exchange for Freya as his bride. Now, at this point, Freya was married to Odin, and Odin, frankly, would have traded her for a sufficiently strong need, but he saw an opportunity here. Thrym's palace was in Jotunheim, and only giants know the way. By agreeing to the marriage, they'd have to escort Freya back to their realm. So, Odin coerced Freya into using her Seither magics to conceal Thor, so he could sneak along with her and infiltrate Jotunheim. When the hammer was produced as the wedding dowry, Thor revealed himself. He took back the Mjolnir and wasted no time in smashing Thrym's skull, followed by every other giant present for the festivities. The only thing that put a stop to it was Freya, who wanted no part of this massacre. She cast a powerful spell that hurtled them both out of Jotunheim with no means of return. Odin was livid, hoping that Thor's foothold in Jotunheim would become his own. And oh, would he ever revenge himself upon Freya?
What is the point of this story, Head?
Well, for Thrym, the lesson would be to keep his priorities straight. For Freya, it's that doing good has a price. For Thor, it's that no object of power makes you what you are. And if what you are is the biggest butchering bastard in the Nine Realms, nobody can take that away from you.
We could beach the boat here.
One thing I've noticed on my second playthrough, I haven't run into any of those spirits that want me to do them favors. When I was alive, I betrayed my comrades, and can you go to this area and get this for me, and I'll let you have it. So, oh, there's one of
You
them.
were taken from this realm too early. You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
Gulvig's a
He wants to
witch.
collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy,
I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
boy, we are leaving.
Yeah, she's a witch.
They've taken 3 of Sweet Gulvig's bones and spread them across the lake. Bring me her bones, child. Gulvig will reward you.
No, she won't. She's a witch. An evil one. I'll probably do it later just to do it later, but I don't get no special reward out of it. Just to have to re-kill her. Gulvig's a bitch. A bitchy witch.
Good. The special chisel is ahead past this gate.
Uh-oh.
I'm not ready.
Oh. Phone call. She called the people, and they had she got agreed to have that removed since we already had the floor fixed over here, and also took off where we're going to be moving the appliances in here. She said it was around $2,000, which was kind of shocking. I figured it'd be around $3,000 because I told her we were only going to be able to do one thing. Oh, well, two things: bring the parts here, the materials, and then also remove our appliances out of the kitchen, the laundry room, and dining room. Yeah. So I guess in about an hour we'll go down there and talk to Tessa and see if we can get things rolling. Cool. All right, back to the fight here. Wow. Woo!
My fair Gulvig.
Yes,
This realm
we got
suffers
him.
without her spirit.
Oh, shut up.
Father,
Yeah.
maybe we should look for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him? We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out
Look
while
if you wish, boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
Yeah, I may have mentioned this yesterday. My wife and I went to Home Depot, and a while back, one of the ladies that you talked to in the flooring department told me, I told them we had kind of some weak spots in our floor. And I said, would they be able to, Home Depot be able to fix that before they put the floor in? And she was like, no, you're going to have to get that fixed before you get the new floor put in. I'm like, okay. So, my brother-in-law gave my wife and I $1,000 to get the floor fixed. So that's what we did. We got the floor fixed through a company called Lee Company. They came out here last week. He spent 7 hours cutting into the floor and replacing that wood with new particle wood on the beams that support the floor. And so I'm like, okay. And then like yesterday we were at the Home Depot, and she's like, yeah, when they rip up the vinyl, the old vinyl floor, they're going to have to replace the subfloor. And I'm like, what do you mean the subfloor? The plywood that's under the vinyl? She's like, yeah. I said, you guys told us that y'all didn't, that I would have to get that fixed, my plywood fixed on the weak spots before y'all were able to put the new floor down. Now you're telling me that they're going to remove the subfloor anyway and replace it with a new subfloor before you put down the new floor that I want to put in my house? She's like, oh, yeah. I said, I just spent $720 fixing the subfloor that y'all told me I needed to fix before y'all were going to put my new floor put in. Why would I have y'all replace my entire subfloor after you done told me to have that fixed myself? So, she says they had that part removed. I swear some of the employees over there don't know what they're talking about. Alright, I guess we're done here. Gotta get back on the boat. She said that if she gets Home Depot company to increase our credit limit, they will order they have to order the parts from their warehouse, which will take like a day or two or something. And then they'll come to the store, and then I'll have to go to the store and pick up all the parts and bring them here. It's not actually at the store right now. I was like, oh, okay. One thing that kind of confused me, she said that there is a financing option, but then she told me that I was going to have to pay for the parts.
I have a question.
And installation.
Ymir was the first giant. Where did he come from?
In the beginning, there was Ganungagop, the Great.
That was going to have to pay like right then. So I'm a bit confused on that, because I think first she told me that we'll be able to finance it, but now it seems like that's not an option, because she's really wanting to try and push extending our Home Depot card. Yeah. So I'm going to definitely bring those questions up to her when we get down there.
Boy, there were no realms yet, only primordial forces. There was fire, and there was ice, and there in the void they met and produced...
Water?
Went the wrong way.
The water. The mystic lifeblood of something entirely new. From this water, Ymir took form and became a being of pure...
This chisel we seek, what is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once named Thamu. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge on to his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, a quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son. But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
Ymir, can you finish that story you started?
I can indeed. Where were we? Oh, Ymir, the first giant, had emerged from the void, and every form of life began to spring forth from Ymir.
Even the Aesir?
Aye. Every god, man, and beast came first from Ymir's flesh. Though it was the Aesir who thought themselves so superior.
Thor killed him. Oh no. He fell in a village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
Well, good timing. I didn't think the story was going to be over so soon.
Whistles up ahead. A wolver. On your mark.
We seek a chisel.
The tip of one, yes. A very, very giant chisel.
Way up there.
That big crystal on the giant's ring looks promising. Darn, that didn't seem to do anything.
Oh, neat trick, lad.
Thanks. His idea. What happened to the survivors?
Oh, Thamur was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
This is locked up good.
Atreus, follow me.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Dacla don't seem to help much.
Father, look up there.
That's worse than what I'm wearing.
There he is.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
Enemies. Should we attack?
I guess so.
Switching!
Man.
I think you got him.
I think that, out of all the finish moves that Kratos does to his enemies, that one seems to be the most gruesome, I guess to be the word for it. Ripping off the jaw of the werewolves. I mean, the one he does to the giant ogres, where putting his axe in their jaw and breaking their jaw open like that, that's pretty gruesome. And then ripping those joggers apart, that's pretty gruesome, but I don't know, the werewolf one is, it's the most grimacing to me. In my personal opinion. Let's see.
An all-fine light crystal. Wonder what it's for.
I don't know what you're talking about, boy. Boy.
Can you read it?
Yes, sir. To Njord, we offer back the seas bound.
Ah, yes. It was believed that Njord calmed the winds and seas for the fishermen. For that, they loved and worshipped him here.
I think it's one of these timed puzzles. Yeah. Ah. Really? They don't stay up very long. That's what she said. Ah. Keep missing it. Okay.
What's that up there?
Aha. I gotta get some explosive. Oh, I didn't think we were gonna go anywhere today, but
Hardened road tree sap. That's handy.
looks like we're going to Home Depot soon. There we go. There we go. Oh. Increased damage of all axe throws by 6%.
Through here, I wonder.
I thought I got this. I guess not. Slightly better than what I'm wearing. I'm gonna get me some more coffee. Probably my last cup for the day. Possibly. Dingleberry outside? Oh, okay. Yeah, I called my dog Dingleberry. Because sometimes he acts like a dingleberry. Sometimes he frustrates us to no end with his shenanigans. But we love him.
There. See it?
Nope. I'm in the kitchen, Atreus. I can't see it. Atreus asked me if I saw something. He said, up there, you see it? I said, no. I'm in the kitchen. How could I see it? Alright. Let's see here. Ah, okay. Alright.
That did it!
Oh, lovely. Okay. Sometimes pulling stuff out of tears in space, realm tears, brings out tough enemies. A formless substance found inside realm tears used to enhance unique properties of various talismans. 1 out of 18 close realm tears. I had 2 left on my last playthrough, but there's a place that I haven't been yet called Niflheim. I think that's how you pronounce it. Niflheim. Starts with an N. It's like a misty, murky realm with this like thick mist, and you get this stuff called Mist of Echoes or Echoes of Mist or something like that. And you have to collect a certain amount of Mist of Echoes and get a anchor of fog or something like that to open these last 2 tears, or 3 of these tears. And I got 1, but I just didn't feel like farming for hours trying to get enough Mist of Echoes to open up those last 2 tears in reality, and then fighting whatever comes out. I just didn't have the motivation anymore. I was like, man. Wow, did I kill all 3 at the same time? That's pretty badass. I was just trying to kill 1. Those things went down quick. Honey.
How are we getting down there?
I have a plan.
You do?
Do not act so surprised.
Oh, no offense, brother, but I don't even think Thor with Mjolnir in hand could get through that much ice.
Then Thor is a fool.
This should be entertaining.
Boy,
Ready.
I ain't got that ability yet.
Should I be helping?
Come on up!
Wow, that was something, that fight. Here, catch. Well, that was a waste of a perfectly good
How
hour.
were you not seen? There is nowhere here to hide.
Oh, that. It's a little trick my people can pull. A special way of not being seen.
You can be invisible?
More like I can step into the realm between realms. And your mind doesn't understand what it's seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft. It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
Your brother wanted to know if you're getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell him you are.
Brock was asking about me? Was there meat on his breath? You let him touch this again. Come on, then.
So that's how Brock was in the temple right after the water drop. He stepped between realms.
Okay, now, shush. I need complete silence for this. There you go.
I'm not even sure what the mark of the dwarves do whenever they lightly tap it with their magic hammer. There's nothing about... Bless you. Yeah. Doesn't say. Sindri cracks me up. I love his character. He's like the comic relief in the story.
It's a plan of yours.
Can you guess it?
Knowing you, it doesn't involve standing around here.
Correct.
But how do we move forward? Boy, Farmer really liked jewelry, didn't he? Even braided his beard.
I happen to think he looks dashing. You know, for a snow-covered corpse.
This part's a bit tricky.
Careful! My shop's right here!
Pardon me for coughing. Pardon me.
We're heading into that building?
Yes.
You think there's something inside that'll help us break the ice and get to the chisel tip?
No.
Keep thinking.
Good. Oh, a traveler.
Skill continues to grow.
Alrighty.
Mimir, you knew this place? Before?
I came here on a diplomatic mission once, trying to broker a peace between Asgard and Vanaheim. That war. So many lives lost. What I didn't know was Thor had already gone on a killing spree of giants.
What did the giants have to do with the war between the gods?
Nothing at all, lad. That's the tragedy of it. They took no side in that madness. But Odin's paranoia is surpassed only by Thor's lust for blood.
Can't stop pushing it until he decides to quit pushing it. I went back too far a while ago. It's like, once you get him moving, he won't stop till he stops. It's crazy. Let's see. Excuse me. yeah.
Another crystal. Just give the word. Huh. What now? Ooh, you got most of it.
Well, a stealthy plan it is not.
Now we must free the other strap.
We do? Why are we going up when what we need is all the way down there?
Think.
Well, the chisel tip is under thick layers of ice, so melting it won't work.
Correct.
And there weren't any shattered crystals nearby for me to shoot, so that's not an option.
Correct.
That just leaves smashing the ice. We need something ridiculously heavy to... Oh, I get it now.
Good.
How are we going to turn the hammer so it lands near the chisel tip?
Not possible. We cut it free, write it down, and figure out what comes next after.
So your plan involves a whole bunch of luck then?
You are welcome to suggest a different one.
We're climbing on a giant, dead giant.
What now?
Hold tight.
This plan seems ill-advised.
Quiet head. Jump!
That didn't work. It only fell a little ways.
Another 15 minutes, I'm gonna have to get off here. Go to Home Depot. Man, that brings my cooldown a whole lot. No, thank you. I ain't gonna do that.
Oh no! The floor's collapsed. There's a sand bowl, but how do we get to it?
We cannot. Here. Boy. What does it say?
When time itself is disarrayed, the forward path is retrograde. Retrograde? It's backwards?
Those symbols.
Backwards.
The seasons?
Yeah, but the order's all jumbled. Shouldn't it be winter, spring, summer, autumn?
Why start with winter?
It's from a song Mother used to sing.
Don't I know that one? Winter at...
Quiet, Head.
He doesn't like music either. Got it.
Alright. You better come back in soon, because we're going to be leaving soon. Wrong button.
There.
House! Duma! Bar! That's it!
Atreus, that word.
Thola. It means endure.
Try it.
Thola.
Well done, lad.
Write it again.
Thola. We're rising! The energy's lifting the platform!
Keep writing.
Thola. Thola. Thola.
Head, how is this possible?
My guess? Temporal magic. Dangerous stuff the High Vanir gods used to play around with. The ability to freeze time. Happened to be a favourite of Njord himself, in fact.
Used to. Why did they stop?
Well, turns out stopping time keeps the sun and moon from streaking across the sky. Unfortunately, it does not stop the wolves that chase them, always looking to sink their teeth in. After that, they decided it was best to leave time alone.
I can't get to the bowl!
Good. Keep it up.
Sorry, not ready! Look! The energy's lifting us! It's halfway up! Oh! It's clear!
Back to writing, before the floor collapses.
Thola. 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 We're blocked again! All set! We're good! Thola. 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 Not again! Look, we're almost to the top. Father, the ball dropped away. What's allowed? Switches! Throw them! Ready, anyway.
Ah.
Jump!
If you don't get off that platform fast enough, you die.
You did well.
Thanks.
The boy.
Just having a little fun, you big grump.
All right.
Well, there it is. How are we going to get it free?
A push.
But...
Trust me. Ready. Dig in and push with everything.
Yes, sir. How do we get down?
We jump.
Really?
Come. Do not panic.
Why would I panic?
I have you.
You're cracked, you know that?
Well. Good. We should keep moving.
He said you're cracked. Hopefully we won't be gone too long. I'm gonna try to get...
Give the man credit. He has a talent for destroying things.
Remember that, head.
Never leaves my mind.
I'm gonna try and get back on and play some more when I get back. Hopefully it won't take too long at Home Depot. Hopefully we'll only be there about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm hoping. Hopefully even shorter than that. I mean... Whew. I want to get a new floor put in the house, but...
How do we know there is a kid? Because that hammer didn't fall on its own. Well, if we find him, I'll get the kid. It's the matter with you? Find him.
Father.
Not now.
But, if this lady at Home Depot can't get the company Home Depot to increase my credit limit on my credit card, we're kind of out of options. City and I won't be able to afford getting the new floor until sometime in the future.
Those were the guys we saw with Baldur. His nephews?
Aye. Magni and Modi. The sons of Thor.
Mother always said the Aesir were the worst of gods, and Thor was the worst of the Aesir. Guess he's a terrible father, too.
They are no longer children. They have no excuse.
Will Sindri be okay?
We'll never even see him.
Okay.
Ah, the great dining hall. Envy of all Midgard. Funny, I remember there being a massive candelabrum. Really livened up the place.
There.
Ah, yes.
Save my game. Alright, dude. Thank you for watching. I'm going to put my socks and shoes on and get ready to leave. Hopefully we'll be able to come back soon. And I'll get back on it. Play for another couple hours.